Hey guys, Jerry here again. Just like to thank everyone for viewing my last video. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different, once again based on technique and my takes on two particular kicks. One is the spinning reverse kick, heel kick if you like, crescent kick, or reverse Mwashigeri, and I'm going to explain this in a very different way. And the other one is a different take on basically a front kick. So guys, the first one, I've noticed a lot of people in their time, they tell you to bring the knee up as you pivot, come around with a full heel and then come back. Not one of my particular favourites. Once again, as I explained in my last video, I like to have that tiny little point of impact for the surface area. Once again, this is a very hard kick to pull off. Probably not something I'd recommend you try during a street fight unless you're of a very high level. But I just want to explain it in this way. Once again, we've got to aim for the jaw, the mandible. The whole idea of this particular kick is to hit somebody so hard, we want to push their jaw at a 45 to 90 degree angle. So this is not just a knockout maneuver, this can absolutely be a kill maneuver. So guys, please do not do this if you're an MMA fighter. Continuing what you're doing, you may use this as a little bit of knowledge, all right? But the whole idea when you're fighting MMA, obviously, is to win by knockout or submission, definitely not to kill your opponent. Guys, if you're sparring, do this gently and effectively, so as you're using your opponent to target at the particular level. But certainly, we don't want to see anybody get hurt with these kicks, okay? So my take is basically, once again, the pivot's very important, and as you know, it's all in the hip work. So when I'm coming around and I'm pivoting, okay, I'm also doing a tiny little step, so I'm pushing off the ground. And you can see I'm putting pressure on my knee there, because I'm using that to spin my hip. So I'll just give you a demonstration, okay? So first kick coming around, and you can see that snap there I've got at the end. My foot did not move as well. This is the problem that I find with some of these spinning kicks, is the fact that they tell you to bring your knee up and then you come around basically with a leg that's almost fully extended and it's not coming back. This is great if you hit your opponent, but if you do not hit your opponent, you can absolutely overcorrect and end up in a very bad situation. So what I like to do is I like to snap it around. It's also the snap is where I get a lot of strength, speed and power from, okay? And this is no different than if I was just doing a normal hook kick. Okay? Once again, foot's completely bladed and I'm hitting with just part of the heel, no bigger than the front two knuckles. So as you know, 1 or 2. Coming back, nice stance, nice and steady, good center of balance. The second kick I want to show you is instead of the normal front kick, okay? And then you need a little bit of flexibility here, especially in your calves. We're going to bring this kick up and kick with the heel. This comes under the mandible, okay? And the whole idea of this kick is not just to push it back. We want to try and break the mandible, smash the jawbone, and break the neck at the same time. Okay? If this is applied to the sternum area, to the heart area, this can absolutely stop the heart, can break the rib cage, can push the ribs into the heart and into the lungs. So once again, be very careful while doing this technique. This is just basically same as your Mwashigeri, front kick, bringing it up, but instead we're using the heel, okay, straight underneath the chin. Once again, knockout blow, but can have devastating consequences. Now, and I just want to say, I did get a few comments. Somebody asked me to, instead of being the art, to put it into street terms. Well, it's not a modernisation of any art. It's absolutely up to the artist, okay? You need to be able to know when you're doing a traditional style, your traditional blocks, traditional punches, you, at a certain level, will know that you'll be able to adapt those for street. So instead of becoming large blocks, they become little deflections. Your guard, instead of being out in front, comes much closer in. Okay, so little deflections across the body instead of these large locks that we're so used to doing in the traditional stuff. Your MMA fighters, you'll absolutely understand what I'm talking about. So guys, just another short video. Thanks very much for your attention. Thanks very much for your last views. This time, guys, if you'd like to know more, even if you'd like to come down and discuss technique, discuss what we do, please come and see my instructor, personal friend and mentor, Sensei Andrew Boyd, and you can look us up. If you're training in Albury, Wodonga or Beechworth, look up Wodonga Shotokan on Facebook. Thanks guys, have a great day.